I think that you are a lot like me, and sometimes improving your workspace is just as important, or maybe even more so, than actually doing work in the shop. I've actually been taking a break for a couple of weeks. We've had a lot going on, and this is part of my way of just transitioning back into what I want to be accomplishing here in the shop. Today, we have a major, major upgrade for the machine shop. Stick around. I'm Mike. This is watching My Car Shop.
This is watching? What the heck?
Well, I have something that I want to put here, except it's about this big. I don't have a shoehorn. This has got to go elsewhere. Got an idea for that one too. We're going to move some stuff around and make a hole, is what I'm trying to say. But let me give you some backstory. That little tool lock or toolbox that I was just showing you is way too small for all of the machine shop tools that we have to have for the two lathes and the mill. And I had been seeking, and you know what they say, when you seek, you find. Need to be seeking more, apparently, for winning lottery tickets or pots of gold. But anyway, I was over to my buddy's house the other day, my buddy Dave's, and he said, "Hey, you want that?" And he pointed over to the side of the shop. And I said, "Sure, what do you want for it?" He said, "No, I don't think you understand. I want it out of my shop. Do you want it?" I said, "Yeah, but man, are you sure?" "Yeah, it's yours. It's yours. I'll bring it over to you." So I can come and get it. I'm just going to put it in my snowmobile trailer and bring it to you. So here's what we got. We have a Kennedy modular toolbox system with 13 drawers and 2 doors. I wanted a Kennedy toolbox for the machine shop. This was way more than what I was thinking, but it's going to be the bee's knees when it comes to these machine shop tools. So this is what we got to make a hole for. I've done every kind of thinking I can, including taking the top 2 boxes off of this and mounting that little Powercraft lathe. Sorry, I wanted to say Mastercraft, and I knew that wasn't right. On here and remounting these somewhere else. And well, I think for now, I'm going to put it in the place that we showed you, but that means that we've got to clean some stuff here and then move that lathe down 12 inches, relocate the drill press where this crap is here, and well, that's what we're up to today. I know some of you are saying, how much more stuff can you fit in that shop and still have room for 4 cars? Lots. Trust me. All right, let's move this out our way. This toolbox is very, very, very special to me. I got this when I was just out of high school. I went with a buddy of mine down to the Metro Detroit area to a place called the Gibraltar Trade Center, and we each bought one of these for $20. High quality unit, definitely. My buddy was killed a couple years back, and so I've had this all these years. I've never intended to get rid of it anyway, but since he's been gone, it holds an extra special place in my heart. So anyway, yeah. This is my current machine shop box. Part of our process then with this is we can take all of the mill tools that are on here and put them in there. A lot of the stuff that is on this bench can go in there. Probably going to eliminate spinny stuff and put spinny stuff in there and put other stuff in there. But the first thing we need to do is do that stuff out of there and move things around. And you still need to be careful to not get too carried away, because I do need to come in here at quite an angle sometimes, so I don't want to get my drill press too close to the opening, but it seems like that corner kind of accumulates crap anyway, so another key in shop organization, even though that's not what this one's about. That should fit, hopefully. I'd like to have it down a couple more inches, but we'll see. We can always do that yet. But the next thing I want to do now is get this unloaded of all of its machine tools, fly cutters and boring heads and boring bars and all that boring stuff, and then get this metal unit off of the wall. And then we got 2 rotary tables down here as well that we want to ultimately put up on top of that box. So we'll get this down and moved and all that stuff. Definitely getting closer, but I think I want to get 3-4 more inches down so that that is right against the pole there. So we'll move this down a little more. Definitely feeling a nice big opening here though. Probably should have been using a piece of wood under the bottom of this shelf, but then I didn't. Okay, let's get it moved. I honestly don't know if I have enough Wheaties to pick these rotary tables up. Maybe. Probably this one I can. And since I got it up, I'm going to put it right over here on the toolbox. Okay. One down, one to go. I'm not going to embarrass myself. That one's heavy. I think it looks pretty good. This does look like it's a little bit, oh, that's why that bench is not, yeah, I gotta brace that bench up a little bit. It's not gonna go anywhere, but it's not the best. So it's a cheap bench. This has been on this bench for as long as I can remember. So that goes back 25, 30 years, probably long before I owned it. Someday maybe I'll upgrade it to something better, but for now, yeah, it's a little bit that way, which the way I moved it, it's no surprise. So anyway, if I'm worried about it too much, I can just pull a strap around the pole and tighten it up a little bit, which I probably will do. I know that from machining accuracy, it should be on something a lot more solid, but you know, we got another lathe. So this one's just my quick modeling lathe and it works. I need to get something under that to get that off of the bench. But wisdom says I could pick that one up that high, but going the rest of the way, all I could feel was herniated discs and smashed fingers. So listen to the voice and don't do that. I'll get Becky to give me a hand. I think the 2 of us can do it. I just need just a half a horsepower more. I don't think it's worth going and getting the cherry picker, but I got some tools put away already. A lot of my hold down stuff is put in this drawer here. Some of these drawers may interfere a little bit with the mill, but I'm not worried because if I need to, when I'm using, if I'm doing a big machine job, I can always take the toolbox out and put it back. I had it in here like this before and I didn't like it. That's why I wanted to move this down. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. I like it a lot. So yeah, I got all those tools in that toolbox to put away. I'm gonna make some decisions on what makes sense. Measuring tools go where, that stuff, and that's somewhat organized. So I'll probably try to follow suit. There's also stuff in here that I need to clean out that's left from when my buddy had it that he didn't want. Lots of good stuff in here, honestly. So he's just paring back and cleaning out his shop and gearing up towards his retirement projects because he's actually retired or semi-retired now. And anyway, it's all good. Let me get a few more things put away and I'll be right back. Got everything moved over. Nothing is really organized yet. This drawer is just miscellaneous stuff. I did stick a couple things in there. I need to take the toolbox key out and get a copy made. But we've got some cutters and hold downs for the mill. Also the Yeah. Oh, dial indicator holder. That's what that is. Sorry for leveling out the table on the mill. Various pieces for the Powercraft. In here, I've got some really long boring tools. Part of a steady rest, I believe. Not sure which one that's off of. Probably this is off the Powercraft. Um, Stuff like that. So let's see what else we got here. That drawer is just all my measuring tools, which I got to find my cowlippers. Wonder where they are. They're around. We'll go find those in a minute. Um, that was just stuff that was already in there. All my taps and dies and everything are in here, plus some cutters, quick change tool posts. Stuff's not organized yet. Empty. I believe this one's empty. Oh, that one I put the boring equipment in, along with the boring head for the mill. Empty. All that stuff Dave left in there for me. Valve stems and stuff. And yeah, all of my end mills and cutters and stuff like that for the mill. So winter, chicken dinner. I sent Dave a picture of it, and he said it looks like it belongs there. It really does. So Beck's not going to be home this evening, but unless I can find some other way to lift it, we'll get that up there. Then I can get those cleaned up as well. It would be nice if I had a little lifter thing, which I kind of do here from my old punching bag. So maybe there's a way I can bring this out. But I wanted to move that from my punching bag because that's my stress relief, and I'm very stressed. I haven't had any relief. I love it. I'll be able to keep one of my chargers here, and everything's good on that. So yeah, I think that's very cool. As always around here, it is about spending the day with me in the shop, doing whatever I'm doing. Today it was, I wanted to get this out of the middle of the floor for one thing, but it also was, let's build some energy to maybe want to get back out here. Today is Thursday, so usually I'm filming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but after work today, I thought, let's get this box put away. That way I can get that other box squirreled away where I want it. And I wanted to hang out with you guys. It's been a while, so appreciate it. I got some cleaning up to do, but get the 39 back in here. But I need to take a break. It's hot, and I'm wet and dripping sweat, so that'll do it for this one. Let me know your thoughts. Do you see ways things could be better organized besides saying you got too much crap, get rid of some? Because I don't. I just need to be organized better. Ultimately, I'm going to get the 39 up where the Oakland is. Hopefully next week I'm taking the generator for the Oakland to get repaired, and we can get that car back together again, and then get that 39 cab up in that corner out of the way. And the Oakland will only be back a little bit, so we still have room to nose a vehicle in here and work on it. So it's a winter chicken dinner. I will try to have a better handle on the machine shop when you're back next. And the welding bench is full of crap again. It's just the way it goes. Flat surfaces accumulate junk. That's one of the reasons why I want to have these rotary tables up on here, so that other crap doesn't get. I mean, look at the lathe. Even the lathe is just accumulating crap. I don't have the answer for that one. It is what it is. But I hear you guys say the same thing, so I know you get it. You struggle with the same thing. All right. Thanks for being here. Like, share, subscribe. Merchandise down there in the comments. Also, channel memberships. We've got new members. It's awesome. Thanks, guys, for joining. Continue to do that. At the different levels, there's different perks. Starting at $5 a month. That'll do it. Oh, I almost forgot. This is important.
Wrong!